So, some things ended up happening, and here we are. The new STR Super BUU. I do have full dupes for him, and we are going to go ahead and 100% him. Now, this was sort of an accident. I would say I certainly did have very good luck on this new Super BUU banner, unlike maybe my luck on previous banners. So, yeah, I did end up rainbowing him. So let's go ahead and test this team out then. Alright guys, so yes, I do have Super BUU rainbowed. Did decide to go ahead and do those last summons. So we'll go ahead and test him out, of course, on his new enhanced transformation team. That is definitely the best place for him. He is on 2 category teams. This one and the Majin Buu Arc category team. But the Buu Arc is going to be really pretty wonky for him with the presence of both physical Super Vegetos, on the team in order to run that category team. But I will say this. Physical Kid Buu, his Extreme Z Awakening is insanely good. So he becomes just a top tier, big time option for both teams. For both the Majin Buu Arc team as well as this enhanced transformation team. I did actually want those freezes to be a rotation right there. I guess we'll just say F it for now, though. Yeah, and we'll do this instead. Because let's go ahead and see what our boy Super BUU will be able to do. So this is, of course, him rainbowed before he transforms or anything, without really even any support or anything. He is over 1 million. Okay. I mean, I can't hate on him too much because, especially with physical Kid Buu there, he probably is going to get up to what, 1.3, 4, 5 million, something like that. So, I mean, that'll be pretty good. And then, of course, we look at the defensive factor as well of that 50% defensive buff Kid Buu will give. That should be pretty useful, at least in terms of making that Super BUU quite powerful. But, man, I don't know. I feel like they could have given Super BUU a bit more. Just 80% attack and defense like they gave him. I think they went a little light there on his power. It's just like the AGL transforming Goku, how I kind of think he's just a tad underwhelming. It's pretty much the same thing with Super BUU right here. He certainly could get a lot higher. Okay, so this is a Super BUU with no dupes, I believe, who just had a 1.4 million attack stat with Kid Buu, and then LR Cell was sitting there with not optimized, and he was sitting at a 2 million attack stat. So that Kid Buu, teams that can run that Kid Buu are just gonna be completely different now. I really can't undersell his value. The 50% attack and defense and the key, and then even if you do go below 80% HP, which certainly can happen. Depending on what team you're using, he's still giving a buff. But, especially on a team like the Enhanced Transformation team right here, there's so much healing going on with a lot of these top-tier units for this team that, staying above 80% HP, I don't think is any real struggle here. Look, we ate that super attack. We're still above 80% HP. And then, of course, this team has units like Janemba, Cooler, Full Power Frieza, LR Cell, so many units who are just gonna laugh. They're just gonna laugh and just heal up. It's gonna be wild. So, yeah, I actually do want Cell to super attack right here, because that will give us a little HP regeneration. And we'll leave Super BUU right there just so we can see what he'll transform into next turn. Wait a minute. Super BUU is gonna transform next turn, huh? So we didn't actually even get to see what his attack stat was with Kid Buu. Yeah, I think the next turn... Is the next turn going to be the 5th turn? I believe so. Damn it. I have the worst luck with showcases, man. For real. Okay, well, that's fine. I'll just go ahead and hop back into an event after we finish up, because I want to see what Super BUU by himself, without transforming, will do linked up with Physical Kid Buu, because that'll activate all of his attack links as well. So we'll be able to see what Buuhan could do. This is basically going to be the highest we could get Buuhan. I suppose we could probably put the Tech Perfect Form Cell on the team as well, So like a rotation of this, you know, Buuhan or Super Buu, physical Kid Buu, and then also that tech cell would be like the absolute pinnacle that they could get. So let's see what Buuhan is able to do here. Surely he has to be close to 2.5 million. 2.3. I'll take that. I'll take that because, see, some of these units now, like, he does have big bad bosses, but, well, I guess you can get big bad bosses and physical Kid Buu's 50% buff at the same time. It's just not practical, right? In order to do that, you have to, you know, start the rotation at nearly full health, then get super attacked before, like, you know, Super Buu would attack himself. And then at that point, we would be able to see, you know, what he'd be like with big bad bosses active as well. So, Buuhan definitely could hit 2.5 million if he had big bad bosses active. But, again, that's a situation that you're not really going to see almost ever. Like, to be able to get both of those active at the same time. I think, here's the other thing too. 5 turns does seem to be pretty good for a lot of these newer Dokkan Fest boss fights. Like it is pretty common, like, you know, Buuhan, I've noticed this Super Buu, he transforms, and we still have, like, you know, a good, what, 2, 3, like 4 turns pretty much, seemingly every time I use this theme afterwards. So, like, the transformation is not really bad, because, you know, you are going to get opportunities to use it. It's just, Super Buu is a bit, you know, a tad underwhelming before he transforms. And again, like, Buuhan is pretty much what we're going to see almost every time, I would say. It's, like, just using Super Buu myself, I don't think I've ever, like, outside of the first showcase I did with him, there was one video where I had the triple Gotenks rotation, triple Buu Gotenks rotation. That was the only single time I've ever gotten anything besides Buuhan. Very, very rare. I've never, ever gotten Buu Piccolo, and that's going to be something, like, you got to be in, like, Super Battle Road to get Buu Piccolo or some shit. Like, it's just not going to happen consistently. But this is a ridiculous rotation, by the way. This Kid Buu plus Buuhan right here, because, you know, he's going to be healing every single turn. Kid Buu is going to give such an attack and defensive buff to both of these units that they're both going to be fine. They're both, like, Kid Buu is able to get to 1.3 million himself. So, he's doing A-okay. And then no matter what floater we have on the team, at this point, with Kid Buu right there in the middle, the floater is going to hit like a juggernaut as well. So, physical Kid Buu, he is just, again, like, we have another, like, Turles. Like, he's, you know, I'm seeing a lot of people say they think they like Turles better than physical Kid Buu. I would say that's fine, but physical Kid Buu is on the same, like, tier level, right? Like, Turles, I think, was kind of by himself before, you know, this most recent update. Maybe if you want to say Turles is better, I got no problem with that. But Kid Buu is on the same level as Turles, for sure. Like, if you've got Kid Buu, you got him easy aid, you gotta run him. Like, it's just that simple. It's like Turles. You have to run them. They make the team overall just so much better. Okay, so I'm gonna hop back into an event real quick one more time so we can see what happens when Super Buu is linked up with Kid Buu before he transforms. Alright guys, so we got a rotation where Kid Buu is here next to Super Buu before Super Buu's transformation. So let's go ahead and see how much damage he will be able to output on a rotation with physical Kid Buu. Physical Kid Buu will hit very hard, you know, 1.3 pretty much every time. Ooh, 1.4. But I don't think he's going to be able to one-shot Broly. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So anyway, Kid Buu is very good, by the way. I guess, give me 1 second, guys. I have to hop into another event to make sure physical Kid Buu can... Yo, I have such bad luck when recording these sometimes. Alright. Alright, there we go. This time, opening rotation. We get it. Okay, so let's see. For the third time, let's see how hard Super Buu will hit with physical Kid Buu next to him. And the answer is 1.9. 1.9? Damn! Okay. Alright, well, that, you could definitely make that work then. Yeah, that, I really kind of like the idea of running this team with that Super Buu on rotation with that Kid Buu, man. I think that'll work very, very well. And then again, you know, you could do something like have maybe LR Cell and like Tech Cell as a rotation. And then your 3 floaters could be, I don't know, something like maybe Janemba, Cooler, the other Super Buu. Like, there's many options for this team, but I think that would be a very strong sort of rotation, offensively and defensively, because the 2 Boos link up incredibly well together. Alright, so we'll go ahead and finish this video up. I'm just going to go over the Super Buu himself, since this video right here, it is kind of a rainbow showcase, but I did kind of want to center more around Super Buu before he transforms than rather like Buu after he's transformed, right? Because, I mean, we've seen a lot of gameplay now. It's pretty much just going to be Buuhan almost all the time, I think, when you're using this Super Buu. And, like, I don't want to call it Buuhan boring, but I mean, they made the Buuhan kind of boring. He has a really cool super attack, but he's a bit boring. Okay, so this Super Buu, this is amazing absorption abilities Super Buu. He's, of course, the enhanced transformation category leader of 150%. He also gives extreme STR types 90%. So, STR Rose Goku Black is a very good option. I'm still going to do a video on that as well. This Buu's super attack is the Mystical Ball Attack. Immense damage, lowers attack and defense. Passive skill, Evolving Battle Form, is 80% to attack and defense. I mean, again, I really think they could have given him like 90% instead, but I mean, with the physical Kid Buu on rotation, he certainly is able to hit very, very hard. So, I don't know. It's just, for something like Super Battle Road, right, this Buu is not good at all. But, like, going through normal events, like, this Buu is a real problem. Or, like, you know, something like Dokkan Battlefield, this Buu could be very, very helpful there as well. Or any Extreme Z Awakening events, maybe where you're going up against a physical type opponent, this Buu could be pretty good. His links are Majin, Brutal Beatdown, Metamorphosis, Infinite Regeneration, Fear and Faith, The Wall Standing Tall, and Fierce Battle. 12Q multiplier, 150%. And then he's got 2 categories, the Enhanced Transformation category, as well as the Majin Buu arc category, where this Buu is not going to be great, but I guess you could just run that same rotation, Buu and Buu, with the physical Kid Buu there. You'd have one of the physical Vegetos as a floater. I suppose maybe you could do like a second rotation of like Angel Goku and Majin Vegeta, and have both physical Vegetos as floaters, and then maybe that last unit, another support type unit, like maybe the Super Saiyan 2 Great Saiyaman or something like that, although he only buffs super type allies, does he not? So maybe the physical Super Saiyan 2 Goku then. That could be a pretty good build for the Buu arc team to consistently get good attacks from all your units. The only thing is the physical Vegetos aren't going to be very impressive as floaters, because it's going to be very difficult for them to build up their passives. But they can still get counters off in that last slot of the rotation. But, alright guys, so there is the Rainbow Star 4 STR Super Buu there. Of the 3 new units on the banner, I did Rainbow 2 out of the 3. I didn't Rainbow Hercule. I still need 2 dupes for Hercule, but I will just wait to get those maybe until the Int type banner, because I don't have the 40% support Gohan. I do have to pick him up still. You know, or maybe, you know, when the next LR comes out, I might end up picking up some extra Hercules chasing after the LR. So, I'm in no rush for that. Definitely not summoning on that banner anymore. Absolutely not. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.